Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. So, as you can see here, this is the official Steam page for Hololive Error, which I bought it like, I think it was like around the time it got released on Steam. But the thing is, this isn't the only purchase of Hololive Error that I have. Because the thing is, this game came out on Steam probably somewhere around, yeah, I think it's September 16th. But the thing is, this game was actually originally released like 2 months prior to this on the Whole Life official website. And that's actually where I got the game initially. Like, I just, you know, when it came out, I paid however much it was. I don't even remember exactly how much. It wasn't really that much, if I'm being honest. And then they gave me a zip file. They literally gave me a zip file containing the game, the executable, and everything like that. I didn't even have an installer. You just ran the executable, and it was that. And the cool thing about that is the fact that, it is essentially a version of the game that has no DRM, or at least that's the benefit that at the time I thought was cool. But actually, I recently figured out that even the Steam version has no DRM. You can literally just launch the executable without the Steam launcher. So I guess that's cool. But regardless, I will say one thing though. There is actually one advantage. Let's put it like that. Depending on how you view things, it could be an advantage. So if you check the list right here, you might notice that I have three entries of Hololive Error. This one's actually from my Steam Deck, so it's not important. This one, on the other hand, is the important one, the Uncapped version. So, to explain what I mean by this, so this version of Hololive Error that's officially distributed on Steam is locked to 60 FPS. You cannot change that. It is what it is. This one, on the other hand, actually does have the frame rate completely uncapped. The only difference is that you can't lock it. There is no option to lock it to 60 or 120. There's not even an option to match the refresh rate of your monitor. It is completely uncapped. It will it will max the fuck out of your GPU, assuming that you don't enter in CPU limited situations. And the thing is, this version is one that I appreciate having, especially because as of right now, I don't think you can get this version anywhere. Like the website, for example, the Hololive website, they don't really distribute this game anymore. Right now, Steam's the only platform where you can buy this game. And even when you could, like, every time you would buy the game, they would just update it to the latest version. So you wouldn't, it's not like they distributed like the earliest builds of this game. I was lucky enough to get the earliest one. Like, it literally, when the game came out, I bought it. So I did have the first build of this game, which does have the frame rate completely unlocked. But if you bought it like a month or two after that, you would have the version 2.0, which does have the frame rate locked to 60. So in a weird way, I might be one of the few people that actually has this build, which is kind of funny. But yeah, like, the frame rate legitimately is completely unlocked. Let me actually check. I'm not sure if it's gonna. Depending on which. Oh fuck. Hang on. Yeah, this one doesn't have Mango HUD, so it won't show up. Hang on. 1 second. There you go, mi amigos. As you can see here. Okay, this is the main menu, so obviously it's gonna fucking. One of the biggest disadvantages of this initial build is that you can't skip the cutscenes, so that's kind of fucking inconvenient. But yeah, I do have a fairly beefy GPU, so the frame rate here is probably going to be like, fairly big. I don't think this is the best representation of the actual frame rate that you'll see, but yeah, this game, I do remember it being a little bit tough to run, but I don't know, it's fine. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. It's just something that I kind of been thinking about, because I do wonder, like, for a lot of the people that bought this game on Steam, they might not, like, if you're like if you weren't one of the early buyers, you might not actually have this experience ever, which kind of makes me sad actually. I wish there was a way to get this officially, the this initial build, because while it's not the best build, certainly not. I do like some of the changes they made, like for example the fact that you could skip cutscenes. I definitely do prefer the newer builds, but at the same time, I think it's cool to be able to run this game at this high of a fucking frame rate, because my guy, you cannot get this anymore with this with the newer ones, because they're all locked to 60. And hey, if you have a a monitor with fucking high refresh rate and you have a decent enough GPU, then shit, you should take advantage of this. But yeah, I think that's all I wanted to share. See ya soon.